All right. Thank you so much for those who are tuning in live as we begin to conquer this problem that we have in front of us. This is the 451/3 Computer Studies for Paper 3 Computer Studies. This is a project for Form 4 students in Kenya. The project usually takes 7 months. Students, you already know that. We have 2 milestones. We have milestone 1 and we have milestone 2. Milestone 1, where you break down the question or the problem that you have at hand and you make it smaller so that you can be able to work step by step up all the way to the end of the project. In milestone 1, what you are required to do is to break down the question into separate individual questions so that you can answer them accordingly. And the way I usually do it is read through the question and understand what the question is actually asking. The question might ask you directly or indirectly. In this case, this question is just straightforward: to create a database which is going to do the required specifications to compute each of the following. This is what you're going to answer, or rather this is what the project So sorry for the problem that I'm having here with my computer. But I think we can proceed. So this question usually takes 2 milestones. Milestone 1, which comprises of the flowchart and the pseudocode for your project, and the milestone 2, which you are going actually to create the application now. You're going to create the database to manage. Now, the Maringo Sports Club system, let me just read through quickly for those who have not seen this, or for those who are not sitting for the exam but are rather interested in MS Success programming. Maringo Sports Club was formed by Maringo County with the intention of developing talent among the youth within the county in various games. The club enrolls youths of age 12 to 35 years for any of the activities offered. The games offered include swimming, hockey, lawn tennis, blah blah blah, all the way to the end. You can read that. And the most important part is here: during registration, the youth are required to provide the following details: their full name, gender. Right, as you can see, that is what on the first table. Sorry for that. And down here we have individual membership fee is 1,000, and the group membership you pay less, which is 500 per person. Now, the enrolled members are categorized into three groups, namely the minor, who consist of members who are aged between 12 and 17 years, the middle group, who are aged between 18 and 25, and the seniors are aged between 26 and 35. This is not really relevant in this case, but it is important in real life. But in our system, according to me, it is not going to apply so much in the system. Now, the sports club offers various items. Okay, let me just close this door real quick because it is making a lot of noise. Now, the sports club offers various sporting items at a fee, and the items are as follows: the Bloomer Game Show Huskies, socks, sports shoes. Here you can read through, and you are given at a fee. So you provide money, like you buy the item. Now going down, if a member purchases item of value exceeding 10,000, again I've marked this as green so that you know that this is a key point. A discount of 5% is offered. The store clerk is required, blah blah blah. Now the level of any item drop below 20% of its maximum. Alright, we can do that later, I think so. Now each game has a patron whose duty is to include facilitating events. His duties include facilitating events within the club and with external teams. Now, if a team is required to play against an external team, each member in the team is required to pay a facilitation fee of 500. Now, that means if we are playing against an external team, we pay a fee of 500. If it is internal, no facilitation fee. Now, the patron gets 20% of the total facilitation fee. The patron is also responsible for selecting a game captain from the members. The captain is responsible for collecting and returning various sports equipment from the store to facilitate the game. In case an item is damaged or lost, the captain and the team members are surcharged at the market price of the value of the equipment plus 10% of the value. Now, the question is here: develop a well-documented computerized system for the club's transactions that will be able to, one. Now, as you develop a system, this is what you're supposed to put in mind. You're supposed to maintain the details of the club members and their roles. So as you develop, as you're in the process of developing, you are answering these questions. If you're not doing so, then you're making your own application, let me say. You're creating your own database, you're forming your own questions. So your database should be able to answer these questions. You should maintain details of the sports in the club. Again, that is just a table you create, and the games that are offered in that club are listed above. Now, maintain the record of items in the store. Again, that is what you're given above, the items which were sold. Maintain record of items purchased and their subsequent stock levels. Very important. Maintain record of all facilitation fee for all sports level events. Maintain record of facilitation fee for all events. Now, again, you're going to compute total membership fee, discounted prices, total amount of items bought, surcharged fee, facilitation fee, patrons commission. Again, you remember the patron commission is given through the 20% of the total facilitation fee. Total income for the club. Now you're going to subtract facilitation fee, you add surcharge, add the total items bought, add the registration fee, you get the total income for that club. Now all this you're going to do in just a few days from today. We are going to generate the appropriate reports. Again, you'll need various reports to indicate what is happening. This is what you need, just like invoices. When let's say a supermarket buys stuff, you need an invoice to record what is being bought, what has arrived, what has not, something like that. So in this system, I'm having a problem with my Wi-Fi. Let me just say my Wi-Fi is having a problem. Let me fix it real quick and then I will come back. You will have to forgive me for that.